Hi, and welcome to our video series on the document reviewing tools in Microsoft Office 2010. In this video, I want to begin talking a little bit about what the Tracking Changes tool is and how you can use it. Now, before you start working with any of the document reviewing tools, what you're going to need to do is go to the File menu and select Options. Now, I'm in Word 2010 here. If you're in Microsoft Word 2007, you're probably going to see a round button up here in the upper left-hand corner with the Microsoft Office symbol on it. If you click that, you'll get the File menu. And again, I'm going to go ahead and click here on Options. If you're in 2007, Options is just a little bit over to the right of this. And I click on Options, I get the Options panel up. And you're going to need to make sure that your username and initials are set the way you want them. I'm going to go ahead and type my name in here, John Smith. Actually, not my name, but just to show you how easy it is to change that. And then I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now, any changes that are made in this document or any comments that are inserted into this document are going to be under that new username. Now, what does Tracking Changes do? It does exactly what it says. It tracks any changes that are made in a document. It tracks what the change was, who made the change, and when they made the change. For example, I'm going to go ahead and go to the Review panel here, and I'm just going to click the Tracking Changes button. When I click that, the button becomes yellow, and I'm now tracking all of the modifications in this document. So I'm going to go ahead and change the From field here from John Smith to Mary Jones. And you're going to see that it struck out John Smith and added Mary Jones. Mary Jones is underlined and in blue. So it indicated that some text had been deleted and some text had been inserted as new. If I come down here and click in this paragraph and type some new text, again you're going to see that that new text is highlighted in blue and underlined. If I was to change the time here from 8 to 9, you'll see that 8 is marked out and 9 is left in its place. And if I was just to delete a word, like I'm going to go ahead and highlight the word projects here and press the delete key on my keyboard, you'll see it strikes it out. So it's indicated new text, it's indicated deleted text, and it's also indicated where the changes have been made and by who. If I simply hover over any of these changes, you're going to see the person who made the change, you're going to see the date and the time that they made the change, and what they did. They inserted some new text. If I highlight John Smith up here, you're going to see it says deleted John Smith. So it says exactly what that change was. Now, everybody, when they start to make changes in this document, they're going to get a different color. Right now, I've got this blue color for Mary Jones. But let's say I was to File and Save, and then I'm going to go ahead and go to File and Close, and let's say I sent this document to somebody else. Let's say I sent it to Peter Green. And I'm going to go ahead and change under Options my username to Peter Green, and then I'll go ahead and click OK. And I'm going to reopen that document up. You'll see the changes from John Smith. Now I'm going to go ahead and highlight some text and delete it. And that's placed in red and struck out. Or if I click somewhere and type some new text, that's red and underlined. And again, hovering over either of these will give you a little comment box that will tell you more about that particular change that was made. So everybody gets their own color to identify who made what changes. But the other markup is entirely the same. For example, struck out text like seminar here or projects here. Struck out text always indicates deleted text, whereas underlined text usually indicates that that's inserted text. And that can get a little bit difficult in some documents if somebody's given this blue color as their editing color, because links by default are the same color and are underlined. So if you see a link that's blue and underlined, that doesn't necessarily mean somebody made any changes to the document. And let's go ahead and save this one more time and then close it. And we'll make one last change. Oops, closes right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and reopen that document up. Now let's say we're still at Peter Green's desk. But in this case, Mary Jones is sitting at Peter Green's desk and she wants to make some changes to this document after he makes his. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and go to the Review tab. And instead of coming to the File menu and selecting Option, there's another way I can change my username. If I click Track Changes and change username here, you're going to see that it brought up that Options box. So I can very quickly change the name and the initials of somebody. Click OK. And now I can highlight and insert comments or make changes like deleting or inserting new text. And the markup is applied to that change. And you're going to see here some of the colors look very similar. Right here I've got a dark maroon colored red. And here I've got sort of a bright red. So it can take a little bit sometimes to differentiate between the two. Now, in the next video we're going to talk about accepting and rejecting changes. So we'll see you in that video.